I've raised 3 children myself. I have grandchildren. I'm mindful of the impact of this divisive debate on young people in Alberta.
And good morning. That debate on hold right now until the new year. Premier Jim Prentice pressing the pause button on the contentious Gay Straight Alliance bill in our province after a lot of pressure from Albertans. The move means Bill 10 will stay in limbo until the government brings it back to the legislature. The Premier says the issue is polarizing to begin with and has become even more so over the past few days. Prentice says he accepts personal responsibility for the bill, adding he thought it had struck a balance between the rights of gay students, religious groups, schools, and parents. Liberal MLA Lori Blakeman wants her bill calling for mandatory Gay Straight Alliance groups resurrected.
I am actually going to go back now to the Speaker and say, okay, well, you removed my bill because we had made a decision in second reading on Bill 10, but in fact, Bill 10 is now being put to the side for consultation, so why don't we put 202 back and we can see if we can proceed from that one. Suspect it's a Hail Mary pass, but it's worth asking.
The Gay Straight Alliance groups in schools bring together LGBTQ youth and their straight friends to offer support and to promote awareness and gender equality issues. A weird head-scratching type of situation along Glenmore Trail last night. Several cars getting flat tires all around the same time, all along the same stretch of roadway. Police getting many calls about this right around 7 o'clock last night. At least 6 different vehicles ending up with slashed tires along westbound Glenmore close to Deerfoot Trail. The situation so unusual that city crews are looking into whether a piece of metal poking out of a joint in the road itself is the cause. Emergency crews stepping in here for traffic control as city crews tried to fix the problem. Crews apparently dealing with a similar situation in Calgary on Wednesday night this week. The Canadian military says there's no indication any civilians have been killed by Canadian airstrikes against Islamic State targets in Iraq. The assurance coming as the Canadian Forces reports 2 more bombing missions in the last week. CF-18 fighter jets attacking targets in the Anbar province last Friday and near the city of Mosul on Sunday. And enemy vehicle and mortar positions were destroyed in those bombing attacks. There were no problems and no delays for NASA's new Orion spacecraft this morning.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And liftoff at dawn, the dawn of Orion and a new era of American space exploration.
Orion blasting off from Cape Canaveral, Florida, right on time at 5:05 Calgary time this morning. Orion is right now on a 4.5-hour mission that will see it make 2 full orbits of Earth. This high-stakes unmanned mission is one of the first steps in a new era of human exploration that NASA wants to see led by Orion, being used to carry humans to and from, eventually, the planet Mars. Orion's going to splash down the Pacific Ocean later this afternoon. That's your news to 7:07, heading back to Tarzan.
And Ted and I were watching that live this morning, and you know what? You just turn into a 10-year-old kid when you watch it. It's still pretty cool.